I'm going to go
Okay.
paste that link in the email just in case he comes along. I think he can jump on Weber.
It's a good idea.
And let's see.
Hopefully he makes it.
Yeah, that'd be good. Just drop it in here. But yeah, I don't, the whole stock thing in shares, and I mean, it's good to know, and I guess, but I don't like that. It's just like extra stuff I don't want to learn about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's kind of confusing, but I guess it's important too.
Yeah, it is confusing. And that's probably why I didn't like it. Not because it was, oh, man. One sec.
Okay, yeah, that's sent out.
Okay, there we go. Yieldex. I'm pulling the discussion questions.
So did you do it? You had to do it from YouTube?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just for YouTube. Here. Prep assignment stuff's done. What the heck? I just had it pulled up here, the questions we were going to go through.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know, they just went, so I'm going to grab them again.
Okay. If you want, I can wait.
Okay, one sec. Pre-discussion poll, it's got to be coming up next. Do you have them?
I'm just getting there.
Okay, all good.
Case discussion. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Okay. All righty, dude. You got them?
Yeah, I think we're good to go.
So the first, I don't know how these recordings work with the whole prayer and the spiritual thing. Like, I feel like Doug.
There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I nicked myself on the foot with the trimmer. I was busy treating it. I'm sorry, guys.
You're fine, dude. Glad you came. We were like, I know Doug knew we were doing it. What do we do? Like, do we wait?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. Yeah, I was planning on 6, and then I was like trimming in my sandals, and then I just kind of cut up my little toe up. So it's good now. I got a bandage on it.
Dude, you're not supposed to trim in sandals.
Well, my dog ran out on the street, and then I wasn't paying attention. All right, so sweet, yeah. So just pick up where you guys left. And,
well, dude, we just barely started, man.
Yeah, you're good.
We started about 2 minutes ago, so you're good. The first discussion here, it says, start your discussion with those who say Doug should accept the turnover. If no one votes for the option, okay, we need to vote as a group first. So who wants the turnover in the group?
Not me.
I didn't either. Doug, what do you think? Turnover or the other way?
the option.
Which option? Sorry, is my computer freezing everybody else's computers?
No, I think it just cut him off a little bit.
Oh, did you not hear me?
Yeah.
The other option.
Okay, so we're all on the same page
Okay.
as far as the other option. Okay, cool. We'll find out why we decided, I guess, in a bit. Now it says, come up with the reasons why he should take the other option. So why?
Even if it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm still pulling up my notes.
Even if no one thinks it's a good idea. So
I know, like, I think obviously he could have taken it because it's quick money, it's guaranteed money, and it's a safe route. like it talked about his family and how
Mhm.
they'd really like that. And, you know, it's what it is. It's guaranteed quick money.
Okay, I agree. And I didn't do all the calculations completely through yet to what it actually would come out to at the end. But that was the main thing was, look, I could get it be done. He said it would multiply his income or his financial by so much. So that's definitely, I mean, to you or I, if someone's like, oh, you'll have 300 grand if you sell this. I mean, it's like, that's an easy way to get on top
Yeah.
of debt, zero debt,
Yeah.
gone. Like, so I could see that the appealing of it for sure. Can see why you thought about it. I mean, shoot, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah. It's tempting.
Yeah, I mean, I think he had a pretty good deal. I feel like sometimes if you get like greedy, sometimes the deal can like fall through. I think it depends on the situation, but it seems like, you know, as for like the quick exit, that was like a go-to thing where, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So it says to 5, it says allow those who think he should take the offer to voice their opinions. Well, nobody really did, but I think we talked about why maybe he would go that route. Good enough?
Yeah.
Okay. How much money did Doug receive as a group realized that? Is it likely that nobody had a fully correct answer to this question? Here are some hints. So it's saying, how much did Doug receive?
I went through and did a few things. I could be totally off, but you guys, I guess, just let me know what you got. But I said, all right. He had 3 original investors that gave him 100,000, and if he had to pay them each double, then he'd be paying 600,000. And if he gave them 25% of the preferred shares out of the 2 million, that would equal 1.5 million. And so I got, at the end of the day, Doug would be able to take home 900,000.
I followed. That seems right from all the numbers I've sent in front of me.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Unless I missed something in the case, but that's what I picked up.
And then he'll pay income tax of 30%, 40%, and come home with 400.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Okay.
that's kind of.
Yeah. What did you all get for your share price?
20.
Share price.
Like at the end of it, not the when it was like penny a share.
Oh, okay.
I haven't messed around with that table that said the to be share price yet.
Yeah. I saw that at the end, so I didn't get there either.
But yeah, well, the thing is, it's Thursday and this thing's due Saturday. That's always tough because like sometimes I'm not
Right.
fully done. But
Yeah.
definitely, I think that would be good to know the pre-money valuation.
Yeah, that's true.
But if he has, I mean, yeah, I mean, it looks like he'll definitely be walking away. I think he'll be. You said 900,000. I think he's going to be walking away with more than 900,000.
Really?
Possibly in a million. Because if it's valued at like 2.8 million, or like the Series A investments like 3 million. So if you're looking at like above that, and he has 4.1 shares out of the almost 10 million.
Yeah, I guess that would.
It could be 900,000 or just like slightly more. I think it would. I guess I got to get the share price.
Yeah, because he was going to get 2 million shares of value, right? Also on top of the 2 million.
Yeah.
So that part, I guess, would take into account some more for sure. So quite a bit. I mean, enough to make you think about it a long time for sure. Like I can see that side that he had to deal with what the heck should I do? This is an easy, I don't know, easy money, but it's a good opportunity to just bounce out, I feel like.
Yeah, save money.
So, yeah, save money. So we have, how much does Shields deserve? Why does Shields? And Shields the guy coming on that's the venture capital dude that wants to be the CEO, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Well,
I didn't.
you would get the same amount because he holds the same amount of, like under the hypothetical Series A, you get the same amount as Doug Shields, almost 4 million shares on 3.85. I mean, actually, yeah, the total, and then the Series A investment is 3 million. So yeah, I mean, that guy would be walking upwards close $1 million. But the thing is, I think we're thinking that the company is going to grow and then eventually their share is going to grow. But the thing is, the takeout right now, like if they take on out and take that money now, I think they're actually taking more money than actually like for the percentage they have in the company, what it's actually worth. So do you kind of sit and wait it out and kind of hope the shares go up, or do you want to take the safe bet and dip on out? Because I think they're getting more for what they have, what their stake is. I think they're getting more. And if they sit,
Shields isn't involved anyway in it yet, is he? He hasn't done any investment, right, at this point?
I'm looking at Exhibit 4, the hypothetical Series A capitalization table. So I'm comparing that data to the data up in the front that says the firm and former colleague of Koseman offered to acquire Yieldex for $2 million in cash and $2 million in preferred stock. That's pretty sweet. So actually, you could be walking away with a ton of money if it was a quick buy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. In that situation, I don't think Tom Shields would get anything really, unless he became the CEO. Will the venture capital firm put him in?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's just asking how much does he deserve. Because when I was reading they were discussing should he get 50-50, and the founder guy, Doug, was kind of like, I don't know. And Shields was kind of like, give me 50-50. That's kind of where I need to be to leave my company.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's the question. Yes. How much does, and that's the thing. It's hard. You guys ever think about starting a business and wonder, okay, I got an idea, a business plan, but if I bring someone on, what motivates them to do the same amount as you and to feel just as important? 30-50, 30-70, 40-60 really doesn't, But and I think that was the approach. Is this guy Shields is valuable. He's not he's very good at what he does. He knows it. He gets it. So to me, I'm like, he's worth the 50-50.
Yeah.
As far as I think there was common share though. Was that a common stock? There's two different styles, right? That it was referring to.
Yeah, common and preferred.
Yes,
so the quick out would be 2 each shares.
And he wanted a 50-50, the preferred, I guess, and the common. He's like, I think, homeboy, other dude, Doug. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Hey, we had Doug and Doug. He wanted to keep some of the common, like 60-40, I think, if I remember right, didn't he? In the common?
So
he had a little more control over that. I was like, this one up his little area.
He just wanted a little more, it sounded like.
Yeah, that's what I remember seeing. So Washington's Doug's friend, right? A good friend of his. Why did he want Doug to reject the turnover? And won't Washington get a pretty good return on his investment? Why hold out for more? How much does Washington give up if Doug gives Shields 50% of the equity? So Washington, is he one of the original investors?
He's one of those. No, Washington Sequel. They're one of those debt equity conversion guys. But I don't think his stake would be that big because I mean his seed note, like on Exhibit 4, it's like 156,000 on, that's kind of like not that much. 150 on the 2.8 million total hypothetical investment A. So I don't think he would get that much. I mean, he'd get substantially less. Definitely not a controlling interest.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
I think it would just be better if he just gets paid back the debt, and then they preserve the shares with the founders.
Yeah.
Okay. Can Doug use the turn offer to his advantage if he rejects it? Yes. I think so for sure, because he knows it's a valuable thing that somebody wants, which shows them if a company's willing to go after something that's that young or that was a year old, that he's making something to come. I think that gives him someone else was willing to pay $2 million for it. It's like leverage against someone else, I guess. There's kind of a value on his company. Like it really helps him see what it's worth, I think, without knowing very well.
Yeah, and I think that can be if he needs more investment options, he can kind of bring that up because it's in development stages. It's still in a lot of ways just starting out, and like you said, if it's just already getting offers like that, then it's got a lot of potential. And I think if he plays his cards right and keeps using the guys he hired, they can do really well.
For sure.
Good point. Yeah, I agree. I second the motion.
Perfect. We'll take it. So now we got to click on the B case link as a group, and then we're going to read through it. You guys read those yet?
No, I haven't.
I jumped ahead. I want to know what was going to happen. This always happens. So we probably just read them individually. Be all right. It's only a page and a half or 2 pages.
Okay.
You guys cool with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm done reading that.
Yeah, just
Also.
finished.
Okay. Should Tom hire Barr? Yes or no? Who thinks he should? Yes. No yeses?
Uh,
Kind of still thinking about it.
well, one thing that was kind of a turn off was Kozman became the company's chief technology officer, and then he explained I was not interested in leading a team of engineers on a day-to-day basis, but I wanted to be a technical leader of the company. What's the difference? I mean, if you're the chief technical officer, aren't you leading technical guys like engineers?
I know. That's
I mean, you are, but wasn't he wanting to hire Barr as like the TFO or whatever you'd call him, technical, like the head honcho, like right under, or the VP guy, like the main guy?
yeah, VPE.
I mean,
I
I'm
remember
kind of
the
skeptical
term.
of Kozman.
I'm in class. Why not just get the real? Yep. Bye-bye. Oh, me, I tell you the best thing about marriage. When the wife's standing in front of the pop, should I get Shasta? Should I get the normal name brand? Yeah, I get the name brand. Like, what kind of question is that?
Don't even ask.
Yeah. Okay, so I think I say no to it. So I can see maybe why he would, but Cosmo, I think Doug just said it. I don't feel good about him so far. All of a sudden, no Shield. I don't feel good about Shield all of a sudden. I don't like him. I decided. We'll see what comes out of it, but
I know.
him going around number 10 talks about company culture. Is his name Cosmo? Doug Cosmo, is that his name?
Doug Kozman.
Kozman. So Doug, I mean, here's the guy with the idea, the guy that has the vision, the dream, and he needs Shield, but all of a sudden Shield took control and took over the company before Doug even knew it, I feel like. Like, he's making all his shots. I mean, that's his position, but if your co-founder is in at 50%, I think he needs a say, and if he doesn't like that guy, I think you should agree on something. I mean, those are big positions. Those aren't like little decisions, in my opinion. That could really turn Doug like kind of negative towards some of it and lose leadership and kind of become on the back burner, I feel like.
Yeah.
That's my side of.
I mean, yeah, Doug. He's definitely not gonna. I think he's gonna have in his mind like, well, you know, in my mind, if I was CEO, which he was, he'd always be like, well, I was gonna do this. So I mean, I don't know. I think the culture would definitely change. I mean, under new management, yeah. And you got Shields kind of, you know, calling the shots and going against Kozman, and there's some internal struggle. So yeah, I agree.
Another thing to point out is like how Kozman was kind of like, I don't really want to be in that role. You know, I didn't want to. I just wanted to be the technical leader. So like he also has to kind of meet halfway and come to an agreement. But I agree. I think, you know, it's all mostly his, and they should.
Well, I like the next question.
Change.
So is Doug now in a position of getting fired? You know, like.
Oh, is that what it says?
Yeah. Do they really need Doug? And,
Oh, wow. Oh, no. Okay, well, let's read it and find out. All right, where's C at?
PowerPoint.
It's a PowerPoint?
Yeah.
Man, I do group meetings all the time on my computer, and it's never been this crazy. It's like jerking and lagging. It's killing me.
Here, I can go ahead and read it. It's super short, and it kind of goes along with what I'm saying, like Tom being the CTO, that's like a non-essential role. But it said, Doug continues to be disruptive. His salary is $170K. He holds the title CTO, which I should have. His team wasn't functional and has been replaced at the board meeting today. do the right thing for the company. So it looks like they're going to get rid of Doug, you know?
That was from John Barr.
Yeah.
He was a jerk.
Well, and, you know, I felt that CTO position and, like, him not wanting to do, like, the engineer. I feel like, yeah, he just was kind of wanting to hold a title.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting, though. That is insane to me how businesses work when you're the founder of something. I think that's the risk. I mean, looking now, yeah, you think he should have just taken the money and ran, but
Yeah.
he will still have, I don't know how it works, but he still has his shares he owns that someone's got to buy back, right? Or buy out. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what he's worth. I mean, you can't just fire him 100%. Obviously, there's going to be some kind of compensation package or something. I don't know how he'd make out.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy. So the last question then is, should Tom fire Doug, guys?
Yeah, I mean, I think it will get to that point. It seems like he's just kind of taking a title, taking pay. It's being disruptive.
Well, the thing is, though, is Doug's the one that knows the programming. He's the one that came up with the solution to the problem. So
Yeah.
to fire the guy that understands it, I feel like it's dangerous.
Well,
But they already got the algorithm. They already got the algorithm. Problem fixed.
They got that.
Dude.
That's true. But
I'm sure this happens all the time. I'm sure this happens every day in the workforce where
Probably.
they hire a dude to do the job, and then they say, all right, you're done.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they could have some kind of sit down with them and be like, listen, here's what's wrong. What can you bring? Like, and if he's bitter about it, like, then yeah, get rid of him. But if he's like ready to defend and to, you know, innovate, then maybe he's worth something.
I'm kind of a pessimist, but I think in the real world, they're going to get rid of this guy.
Probably.
I'm just confused because he was a co-founder. Like, didn't this happen to some other dude that's real rich right now? Is that Jobs, the homeboy?
Yeah, they fired him as CEO.
Same thing, but did he start the business? He went out and then started his own business. How'd it work?
Man, I got to read up on it, but I just
remember.
feel like in business, whenever there's an opportunity for someone to like shaft you, it's gonna happen.
I agree. So the question is, I guess, how could have Doug avoided this situation? Is one of the questions they have.
Sold early.
Sold early?
He should have kept himself an equal partner. He should have agreed to the 50-50 partner, and then he would have been safe. But he hired... You know, this very situation happened to my dad one time. He had like 4 partners in a company. They brought this guy on. He was going to be like, you know, just brought outside management. And then the other 3 partners unleashed, you know, shares to this guy. And then, you know, he ended up screwing all of them, you know?
Dang.
Yeah, dude, it happens in real life. I mean, it's... so, yeah, I mean, he should have kept it...
Hook him at 400.
I think this is a great example that you always got to be thinking...
You got off work at 4 o'clock. Where you been?
You know?
Yeah. It's true.
He should have kept a 50-50 stake. He should have watched his back. Don't trust anyone. That's the moral of the story.
Yeah.
Well, it's crazy
Business.
because the first of the story, he mentions how, and I felt the same way. He's like, well, I don't know if I should take the deal because he felt like his investors and people he owed like the respect and the, you know, to like, here, you invested it. This is what my plan was. I'm going to keep going to get you a greater like return. So I feel like he like is the type, he must just be, he seemed like he actually cared about people around him. That's what sucks.
Yeah.
Don't care. And then he got screwed. That's how kind of what I see played out.
I think you have to have ethics, but you got to be also cautious. and be on the defensive. You gotta have ethics with defense.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. That's crazy.
It is.
Well,
That was kind of fun. That was a fun case, you know.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I don't like shields anymore. Told you I didn't.
I know.
All right, guys. Well, that should be it on that then. We're on for next Tuesday at 5.
Yeah, sounds good.
Awesome. Glad you made it, Doug.
Yeah, I gotta go check out my toe.
Go take care of the toe, man.
Have a good one.
All right, later, dudes. I'll drop this back into Google Hangout.
Right on.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
bye.